Are you anxious in these days? Maybe discouraged? Maybe joyless? Or even a bit hopeless? Well, lots and lots of people are in our day. People feel isolated and alone. They can feel sometimes unloved, uncared for, uncertain about tomorrow and what's going to happen, and just unsure of things in life. It's a tough time. I was at my dentist's office the other day getting some work done on my teeth, and my dentist asked me, he said, "How are you?" And I said with some enthusiasm, "Great." And my dentist responded to me, he said, "It's been a long time since somebody has answered that question like that." He says, mostly what they say is, "I'm just trying to get through." And I said to my dentist, I said, this is not a time to just get through. This is a time to grow through. But how do we grow through this time of joylessness, hopelessness, discouragement, aloneness, and anxiety? To grow through this time, we need 4 supernatural realities. They're often associated with the Christmas season. We need love, we need peace, we need hope, and we need joy in our lives. That's what we need. So we need love. We need to know that we are loved by the God who made us. We need a sense of His love. We need to have a love that overflows into a love for other people. That is supernatural. We need peace. We need peace with God, and we need a sense of peace in our inner being, that whatever happens, that God is still in control. There's a Bible word, you probably have heard of it, it's shalom. It's the Hebrew word for greeting, actually, but it's often translated in the Bible peace. It can also has the idea of wholeness, completeness, and perhaps even life as it ought to be. So we need peace from God in our lives. And then we need hope, and hope has to do with the future. And when we lose hope, well, life is really, really hard. Hope is not simply a wish, it's not a dream or even a desire. Hope, as it's used in the Bible, is a confident expectation of the future regardless of what happens. So we need a hope that is greater than the circumstances of this world. And then the last of the 4 is joy. This is not a joy that's tied to our circumstances, our ever-shifting, ever-changing, whatever circumstances. This is a joy that we can have in any circumstance. So these 4 spiritual, emotional realities are all supernatural. It doesn't matter how good a job you have or how successful you are, how much money, none of that can bring love, peace, hope, and joy into your life. This is a love, peace, hope, and joy that has its source in God and what God has done in time and history. Jesus put it this way in the Gospel of John. He says, "I have come that you may have life and have life abundantly." Or as one translation puts it, that you may have life to the full. God wants you to have a life that is beyond all you can even ask or imagine. He wants you to have a life that is to the full, the fullness of God. It is about a journey toward fullness, a fullness that comes from God through the person of Jesus Christ. So would you join us on this journey into the abundance of God?